Happy Friday! Hey everyone, welcome back to the 8 to 2 Live Show for Friday, January 14th, 2022. I'm your host Sam. We have a very special segment for you guys today. But before we get into that, here's Brian with some quick announcements.
Hey everyone, all winter team photos will be taken today at 12:15 in the nest, so make sure you're there and change into your full game attire. No exceptions and coaches must be present. Boys varsity basketball has a game today and Saturday. The third Disney payment is due today. If you're interested in the spring musical, auditions are Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Shout out to the junior high softball team who had a great game. Hera swung a great pitch which got her the Falcons' first home run of the season. Shout out to JoJo who pitched a great game and made the last out of the inning.
Yeah! Woo-hoo, that is way out there. They are running. Woo! Go, 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 go! Woo! Hustle, baby, hustle! Woo!
Brian, and great job, ladies. So I actually have Mr. Smith here in the studio with me to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which is coming up on Monday. So Mr. Smith, Martin Luther King Jr. was a great staple in our nation, and he was the leader and the face of the civil rights movement. So can you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah, absolutely. Dr. King was a leader of the civil rights movement, and he believed in nonviolent protest, and he believed in civil disobedience. He thought that these were the best ways to fight for things like the right to vote for people of color and ending discrimination in housing and in employment.
Yes, and it was such a great message, especially considering the politics at that time. And his iconic speech, I Have a Dream, which we all know. So can you tell us a little bit about that speech?
Right, we all know it, and I think it's really important that we think about the true message of it every time, right? Dr. King talks about his dream that one day that his kids will live in an American society where you're judged not by the color of your skin, but by the content of your character.
Yes, and such a great message as well. And America has honored him in many different ways, and I heard that you've been to a memorial. So can you tell us about that as well?
Yeah, that's true. And it has, we have honored him in many ways. On Monday, we're going to have a day off, right? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So that's one way we've honored him. And it's really important that we take a little bit of time on Monday to think about Dr. King's life and legacy. But also in Washington, D.C. in 2011, they dedicated a memorial to Dr. King right on the National Mall, right by the Lincoln Memorial. And I got to visit there in 2018, and it was a really profound experience. I thought it was really powerful. And I got to talk to a park ranger for like a half hour about it, and he gave me all these facts and things. So I could talk about it forever. But it's really neat, and it features a statue called the Statue of Hope, really impressive sculpture. It also features an inscription wall behind him that has lots of quotations throughout his life and career. And, two of those quotes really speak to me, and I like to think about them. And the first one is, "Make a career of humanity. Commit yourself to the noble struggle for equal rights. You will make a greater person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live in." And the other quote that I think about a lot is, "I have the audacity to believe that peoples everywhere can have 3 meals a day for their bodies, education and culture for their minds, and dignity, equality, and freedom for their spirits."
Yeah, and once again, such a great message from Dr. King. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith, for being with me today and giving us our mini history lesson. And guys, make sure you're not coming to school on Monday and taking time out of your day to commemorate Dr. King for all the work he's done. That's all we have for you, so make sure you're checking the slides and our social media. WAG's always on air, online, on you.